Hi, YouTube. Fass here. We'll continue playing Firewatch. We're kicking down doors. We're looking for things. We're following lines. We're just exploring, which is really good, which is one point that has really drawn me to this game. So we're going to get right into it. Last time I ended, we were just in front of the door. So I stopped there, and I just wanted to continue playing, made sure we picked up in the same spot. So all I basically did was open the door, and that was it. So, and the door fell down since it was old. See? Door, gone. There it is. It's on the ground. So we're going to go through. Look how beautiful this is. Look, do we want to see if gravity works? It works in other games. Will it work here? I don't know. It worked in older games. Maybe they improved upon gravity. Concrete boxes, burned to bed. Destroy guitar. Would we like Honky Tonk Man? Examine. And drop. I like how it just kind of throws things down. Well, it's okay. So we know a fire happened here. Obviously, a fire wouldn't have happened if we were watching it. We're the best fire watchers around. Let's see. Old stove. What's in here? People? As I also remember, we were checking the blocks off of 1980s horror films. So we've got teenagers being teenagers. We've got a creepy guy. We have cut communication. And we have mysterious conversation between our voiceless boss and someone else. Not voiceless, faceless boss. Oh, look, a cache. And jogging. And we're jogging. And we're jogging. And open. And 1, 2. I bet you that if one person actually had this at some combination somewhere, it's like, ah, crap. Everyone knows it now. Whoops, 1, 3, 5. Fast, you can't count. Alright, let's see what we should take here. We have a hat. Oops.
Huh. Found an old hat from a Korean War vet.
You'd be surprised how many former service members take this gig.
Well, makes sense.
I imagine if you've been through war, you probably can't get enough silence.
Probably not. We gotta get up here. Nope, this is one of those games where you just can't take shortcuts. There's other games, like the older games, back in the 90s that I played, where you could just kind of choppily jump up sheer cliffs, and somehow it worked. Unlike apparently the horses in Skyrim can do that too. I've never actually seen that. Utility pole.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
Okay, so how do we get up there? I guess we gotta double back. I thought that's where I was falling right here. Oh, maybe that's where it was. Okay. Jump. Parkour! And we're jogging, and we're jogging, and we're jogging. That would be really scary. As I was saying, it's going to be really scary. You're just out here, and then all of a sudden, the voices.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
Okay. Send smoke signals. We're on Firewatch. Of course, that would be really bad, because then people would think we're really bad at our jobs. Fire! There's always fire out there. Always sending smoke. They wouldn't think, oh, those are smoke signals. We should probably go help them. Might be, no, we're not going to help them. Might be bears out there. More utility pole. Oh, apparently we don't care about that utility pole. And hop. And hop. Oh, can't hop over that one. And I just can't get over how beautiful this game is. And oh, I'm jealous of Henry. I really am. I mean, I probably wouldn't be jealous of him once I saw the paycheck. But, I mean, you're out here and it's just beautiful. And you just get to spend all day walking. Well, I guess that's why it's a volunteer position, too. I remember it was a volunteer position. So, and walking, look at the pretty flowers. And beer cans. Clean up. Why are we cleaning up? Oh, cleaning up. I mean, I get to pick it up. And we're going to clean up. We're green. I really enjoy green energy and trying to save as much energy as you can. I recycle.
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
You just don't believe.
That is a pickle.
I mean, I can just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
How adventurous of you.
I've been doing a lot more climbing out here than I expected.
Well, keep your radio charged. I'd hate to one day find a skeleton with an orange backpack at the bottom of a ravine.
I'm guessing that sweet came off Morris. Snarky. Well, what are you gonna do? Oh, what's this? Oh, looks like we found it.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it.
That's actually good to hear. I can send someone out to fix it. Good find.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately. It's snipped clean through, and there's a bunch of beer cans out here. The same beer those girls were drinking. They also left us a message.
These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
I have to admit, sitting there saying that they were drinking the same beer cans, I doubt that's very... To me, that seems kind of stretching it, because that seems like a popular beer can. And even then, people who go camping don't usually buy the better beers. They buy what's cheap. If I could get out there, I wish I could explore that other place. But there's the end of the wire. Or if anything, looks like somehow that wire was not cut from anywhere else. It was cut all the way. You can climb on rocks, dude. Somehow cut. If I can't see it. I'm trying to show you guys. But it looks like it was cut from that pole way out there. If you can see it, my little circle bling is right on it. It looks like it was cut from there. So, by the judging of this wire, it was somehow cut in the middle, which I don't think teenage girls can actually find a tool to do that unless they have like a razor boomerang or something. Which, even then, they would have to be good at throwing things. And if you throw like a girl, I don't think you're, throwing it out that far. I could be wrong. Hate comments. Oh, well. All right, we got to go find them, which I don't think they did it. Everything points to no. And even then, the one lead, their shoddy, the popular beer can brand, that's weak. That's weak. We all know campers go out there and buy as I said before, the cheap beer. It's not going to say like if we go out there and, someone causes problems, a bunch of teens are drinking Bud Light, and then something bad happens, like, oh, we saw Bud Light cans, must be those teens. It's the best lead they got, but it's a weak one. Oh, goody. No, don't hurt your leg. Don't hurt your ankle. Don't hurt your ankle. Okay, good.
I gotta tell you, all this climbing and jumping, it's pretty invigorating.
Just wait for the rest of the summer when you'll be sitting on your fat ass 14 hours a day.
Goody? And I forgot to say, we finally got to see Delilah's tower. You saw it out there. I wanted to see if I could wave. So, Two Forks and Jonesy Lakes. So, isn't that convenient? Let's go there. But I really hope nothing happened to those girls, even though I don't... Oops. What's that? Let's go find it. Let's go find out. That looks bad. Hanging backpack. So that might... Are there bears?
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Get it. Jump. Brian Goodwin's. Oh, there it is. Like, how do we know what was in? It's printed on there. Reading. It's good to do. It's fundamental. And you just took a selfie. The first selfie of the 80s. Probably not, but
Well, I am flush with ropes now.
Yeah, we got a
That
rope.
pack was full of them, in decent condition, too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
I hope everything's okay
Wait,
with you.
who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
What, was he a fella you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old, so, our love could never really be understood.
Ugh.
I'm kidding.
What a stud.
Not about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
Yeah.
You can bring children out here?
No. I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
What, they couldn't handle your
Would be a
unique
little
brand
sassy.
of charm?
Not many can.
Unsurprising.
Anyway, so it goes. Have fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
That sounded creepy. But look, there's 2 other ropes up there, so I hope everything's okay. Doesn't sound like there would be, but hey. Alright, so hopefully this rope will hold. That's it. Oh. I do not want to talk to Delilah. She's probably gonna go be a radio show host somewhere. Later. We got a voice for radio. Haven't seen her face. Or a face for radio. Man. And that's it. Okay, there's rope. Alright, let's go find these teams and report scare. Oh, I guess we're not. Stop doing that. I cannot tell my left from my right. I'm good thing I'm flush with rope. And rappel down. Yay, rappel. I do like the color of the rope. Nice and bright. Easily seen against the brown background. And we're jogging. And we're jogging. Golly, I wish I could remember this combination. I wish this combination was harder to remember. Not like I have enough stuff to think about up here, like the trail and walking and talking to. Okay, good. We get to copy more information. We get to find the caches. Note. Oh. Don't examine. Damn it. There we go. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? Good job, Steve. No, not that shit heel Steve. I didn't read before that. I didn't read that. That was a guess. It's your man Ron. Good. I went up to check out on the new guy at Two Forks and heard him talking to himself more than usual for the lookouts. LOs, I'm guessing lookouts. So I figured I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock hanging or having himself in that hammock? When you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? I'm starting to think the Forest Service only picks the deranged and the perverted. Except for us, of course. We're the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb on the spot. At the spot, Ron. Yeah. Creme de la creme. Sounds like a great guy. Fossilized claw. Don't stop it. Oh, it looks like a raptor claw. Great, now we got raptors. Blue stone. Interesting. Perfect. I'm glad that is in the supply. You cannot throw it all, Henry. Close. And that's new. It's a ghost note. Interesting. I thought we didn't believe in ghosts out here. But hey.
Just so you know, I didn't mean to overstep my bounds earlier when you brought up your wife.
I know you didn't.
We'll be
You were
gentle.
just making conversation. I appreciate it.
So, tell me about her, if you want.
She's a college professor. She's a PhD in biology, evolution, and stuff.
Oh, now we know about it. Okay.
Ooh, evolution. That's a risque subject in these parts. Man, she sounds sexy.
She sure was.
Go on.
Where does she teach?
Yale.
Yale.
Yep. The Yale.
Shit, Henry.
She flew back and forth. I hated it.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. Anyway, that's her.
You found a burned area. The burned forest biome. Burned tree.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Well, we look for the common beer cans that everyone can go buy at the Five and Dime or grocery store.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
Well, that's not good to hear.
What do you think they're keeping in? What do they not want to have get out of there?
Oh, geez, so many
Here we go.
things.
Sarcasm.
Should I just stop you now?
Maybe loads of hedgehogs.
Okay.
Thousands even. Full percentage points of the global hedgehog population.
Uh-huh.
The New Zealand government is up in arms. Where are all the hedgehogs? Well, folks are hiding them all in Wyoming. That's where they are.
Oh,
Who would do that and why? Haha. That is the real mystery.
Really glad I kept you in the loop. Thanks for all of the high-quality information.
Okay.
Okay. I'll ask what's up if I talk to someone in the next few days who I think might know.
Thought we were getting somewhere, but it looks like the path ends. But apparently, that is a true code for trespassing.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
So it's got some legitimate. See, the
Having
guys,
once been an
people did this
ornery
research.
young
Good
woman,
job.
The last thing I would do is climb a fence, especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird.
Thin column of smoke.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
I think we got lucky.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Well, that's not good either way.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
All right,
Will do.
back to the burned forest. See, this is actually what everyone sit there and sees or at least on the television, supply drop. Everyone sees, horrible wildfires and whatnot in the American West, but they don't actually
I'm
see
having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me? Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't,
Chotch.
but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
I lost a thin plume of smoke. I'll have to go see what that is. But anyway, what I was going to say before, when you see media stuff in the forest fires, granted this is a video game, this isn't real life, but you don't see the aftermath of it, where you see the burned forest and whatnot, but this is where everything's regrowing, and you got the young saplings and the other flowers and whatnot that are growing
I
out there.
take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort when it comes to, how the hell you ended up out
Well,
here.
at least this is to keep us engaged.
Sorry, I don't really know what you mean by recruiting effort.
Oh, after last summer. Budgets went through the roof, a lookout in every lookout for the first time in 20 years.
Last summer?
Oh, come on, you're from Denver, not Delaware. This was national news for Pete's sake.
Boulder. I'm from Boulder.
Same diff.
Not obviously.
Oh, you're talking about that giant fire that probably caused some damage.
Oh, there's
Turned an entire jamboree of brownies to dust.
Brownies don't have jamborees.
Well, they should.
And you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, do you?
I do not.
Jeez. I mean, The federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground. Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is like, what, 15 miles away? Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years, we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. And what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the giver?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, you know? People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. Like the goddamn park can burn down again.
So I'm guessing that means it's up to 30. By the way, the eminent Derek, who we will meet shortly, loves Yellowstone. Or not shortly, not like by like in a couple of videos. A few videos. Can I get up here? I cannot get up there. Loves Yellowstone. And I have to admit, I didn't actually hear about that, but when the 1988, I'm guessing that's what they're talking about, forest Yellowstone burnt down, I was 5-ish. So I really didn't know anything outside of Ninja Turtles. Barely knew about Yellowstone. So another cache. All right, so we're going to open this up and see what's here. I didn't even... Oh, I'm back at the normal area, so... All right, so I'm back at... So I know which way I'm going to go now. So, this is going to be a good place to call the episode. So, come back. As I continue playing Firewatch, I really don't think it's the girls, because it just... As I said, the one lead that they do have, which is unfortunate, it points to them, but it's a very weak lead. So I want to see where this thing goes. But I like it, and I like, even though I was trying to talk to you guys, but the Delilah and Henry kept on talking. I like that because it kept the player engaged at least. So we're going to continue playing this. You guys continue to have a fantastic day. And bye, YouTube.